What's the worst thing you've ever done to somebody that hasn't paid?
They've always paid. In the end, they've always paid. But yeah, we've had to make physical contact with people. Put it that way.
So you've had to hurt somebody?
You could say that.
See, I lend money out. Why don't you lend money, but legally, like I do?
The people that I lend money to, they can't come to you for money. They can't go to the normal route as such.
So you're saying what you do is very much needed?
I'd say, yeah, I would say it's needed. I mean, you can look at it two ways. Yes, the interest rates are high, but, you know, I've helped people out in the past and it's saved them their properties.
So if I borrowed a couple of £100 off you, what would I end up paying you back over a year?
50%. So anything you borrow is 50%, 20% on anything that's late.
What's the most you'd lend somebody?
That's a trick question. The most I've lent somebody or the most I would lend somebody?
The most you have lent somebody?
100,000.
And how long did you lend that over?
6 months.
And how much did the person have to pay you back?
150,000. And it saved them their house. I need to make sure that they can pay the money back first and foremost. Whether it be taking a logbook for the car, there's certain people that for me that can vouch and say, yeah, he's good. I take their word for it. But yeah, you know, generally 5,000, 10,000, all depends on what they need it for.
So if somebody's borrowed £50,000 and they couldn't afford to pay it back, what happens next?
So the first step, we contact them, yeah? And we explain their situation to them. You haven't paid, you need to get this paid up to date. Yeah? If it's ignored and they haven't got it paid, then we'll go to pay them a visit. We'll knock on the door, we'll speak to them politely and tell them this is what's going to happen. You know, not messing about, this is what is going to happen if you don't get this money paid. And the next step is whatever we've explained to them is going to happen. So, you know, we're not going to knock on the door and say, yeah, we're here to carry out the, you know, and 9 times out of 10, it's not at their home. We deal with things away from the house.